Imagine a day full of rainbows and favorite stories and lots of fun. Well, that's Reading Rainbow Day, and you're invited on Saturday, February 24th at Roosevelt Field Shopping Center in Garden City, Long Island. There is a new reading adventure each hour, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. by our celebrity readers, who include singers Maureen McGovern and Mary Travers, and Grandpa Al Lewis from the Munsters. Don't forget, WLIW Reading Rainbow Day, February 24th. Come and read with us. This free event is sponsored by New York Mercantile Exchange Charitable Foundation, AT&T, Roosevelt Field Shopping Center, and WLIW 21.
What's the story, Wishbone? What's this you're dreaming of? Such big imagination on such a little bug. What's the story, Wishbone? Do you think it's worth a look? It kind of seems familiar, like a story from a book. Shake a leg now, Wishbone, let's wag another tail. Sniffing out adventure with Wishbone on the trail. Come on, Wishbone, what's the story, Wishbone? What's the story, Wishbone?
Coming up next on WLIW 21.
You're watching WLIW Channel 21.
Imagination on such a little bug. What's the story, Wishbone? Do you think it's worth a look? It kind of seems familiar, like a story from a book. Shake a leg now, Wishbone, let's wag another tail. Sniffing out adventure with Wishbone on the trail. Come on, Wishbone, what's the story, Wishbone? What's the story, Wishbone?
Coming up next on WLIW 21.
WLIW 21 would like to thank the hundreds of children, parents, and readers who joined us at the second annual Reading Rainbow Day. A giant thanks to our sponsors, AT&T, the New York Mercantile Exchange Charitable Foundation, and Roosevelt Field Shopping Center for making WLIW Reading Rainbow Day happen. Maureen McGovern's songs made us smile, Grandpa Al Lewis made us laugh, and Mary Travers, Congressman Rick Lazio, Pappy, and the others reminded us that reading is always an adventure. WLIW Reading Rainbow Day, a celebration of kids, books, and public television.
It's in a book, a reading rainbow, a reading rainbow, a reading rainbow.
What are these? Okay, pick a card, Chief. I'm going to show you your fortune. Oh, great. Oh, that one. This one here. It says, watch where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, right here.
Oh, great. Let's do another one.
Sure.
That one.
This one here. It says, it's time you gave your favorite special agent who wears a funny tie a nice raise and promotion. I like that.
Why don't you pick one, Greg?
Okay, this one here. What's it say?
Go away, Greg.
You don't know how to do this.
Carmen Sandiego.
The event you've all been waiting for is coming soon. Get ready for the Travel and Entertainment Auction, May 3rd and 4th, live on WLIW 21.
You're watching Channel WLIW. You're watching WLIW. Other stuff. Where's my daddy? You're watching Channel W. You're watching WLIW.
You and your community because of the support of our contributors. This last year, WLIW had such a tremendously successful year in fund drives, thanks to our supporters. I think it is so very important that we all do as much as possible to keep this resource, WLIW, a strong, viable alternative in the face of the socially destructive, negative programming that we're seeing swirling all around us. And with your continued help, we pledge to do just that. Thank you very much.
When it comes to kids, WLIW 21 provides them with the best friends.
Bird. Hey, Bird. What a day.
Like our four-legged pal, Wishbone. He's a little dog with a big imagination who adds life to classic literature. You can always count on all your friends to take you on a wild adventure. Be there with a helping hand or a great big hug. Every day is magic on WLIW.
Picking for Nina and new home sewing machines and sergers. Also carrying a complete selection of notions and patterns. Sew Right is located in Bayside, Queens. Sewing and quilting classes are available.
Ever want to cuddle a panda? Deborah Winger did, and that's why she's taking the son Noah and us to China.
Once upon a time, all this was panda country.
Red pandas, giant pandas, you beautiful baby, and baby pandas. See them all in the wild.
What's the story, Wishbone? What's this you're dreaming of? Such big imagination on such a little bug. What's the story, Wishbone? Do you think it's worth a look? It kind of seems familiar, like a story from a book.
Coming up next on WLIW 21.
Butterfly in the sky. Imagine a day full of rainbows and favorite stories and lots of fun. Well, that's Reading Rainbow Day, and you're invited on Saturday, February 24th at Roosevelt Field Shopping Center in Garden City, Long Island. There is a new reading adventure each hour, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. by our celebrity readers who include singers Maureen McGovern and Mary Travers and Grandpa Al Lewis from the Munsters. Don't forget, WLIW Reading Rainbow Day, February 24th. Come and read with us. This free event is sponsored by New York Mercantile Exchange Charitable Foundation, AT&T, Roosevelt Field Shopping Center, and WLIW 21.
We're all getting ready for the Big Comfy Couch Marathon starring Lunette the Clown.
Me?
Andy McCasser.
Cool.
Snickle Fritz.
Meow.
And of course, Molly. There'll be dancing, games, and stories all morning long. So get ready for the Big Comfy Couch Marathon.
Coming February 25th to WLIW.
You're watching WLIW Channel 21.
I rely on fur to cover me up. But I've been reading some great stories, and they've inspired me to give this clothing thing a chance. From ancient mythology to the drawing rooms of 18th century England, from the battlefields of the 100 Years' War to the Great American Civil War, I've learned to dress the part. Cool, huh? Costumes are really important. They help create the setting.
Costumes give that actor the feel of the time and place.
When I played Romeo, my special costume helped me get in the mood for Elizabethan theater. So how do we create these exceptional costumes? It starts with the classic book on which the episode is based. Our team looks to the book to find any references to specific styles of clothes. Then we research the historical period to see what the stylish and the not-so-stylish war at that time. Using all this information, we designed the costumes. Then the stitching shop sews the costumes for the human actors. Okay, my co-stars are dressed. Now, what about the dog?
I go from a picture of a human in clothes and transform it into a dog.
That's right. All of my costumes are custom made. Let's face it, doggy-sized tuxedos are not widely available. I even have a special assistant who helps me get dressed. You know, it's all part of being a superstar. I appreciate the hard work it takes to make my costumes, and I take care of them.
We've never had to clean Wishbone's costume. He doesn't get dirty unless he's supposed to.
Like any major celebrity, I have tons of costumes and a huge closet. Let's take a tour.
Here, he's Anansi the trickster, Anansi the spider.
A trickster like Anansi has to have a clever costume. I wore this costume when I was D'Artagnan, one of the Musketeers. All for one and one for all. I wore this costume as Tom Sawyer when I had my adventures with Huck Finn by the banks of the Mississippi River.
Tom Sawyer the pirate.
Our costumes take a lot of work to create, but I'll let you in on a secret. The most important thing we use to create the costumes is imagination. Ta-da! Take Odysseus' helmet.
The helmet is actually the bottom of a soda bottle. It's a lot of fun to think these things up and to make them look like what they were supposed to be.
Sounds like it. Tune into your local PBS station.
Kind of seems familiar, like a story from a book.
Coming up next on WLIW 21.
You're watching.
Coming up next on WLIW 21.
What are these? Okay, pick a card, Chief. I'm going to show you your fortune.
Oh, great. Oh, that one.
This one here. It says, watch where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, right here.
Oh, great. Let's do another one.
Sure.
That one.
This one here. It says, it's time you gave your favorite special agent who wears a funny tie a nice raise and promotion. I like that.
Why don't you pick one, Greg?
Okay, this one here. What's it say?
Go away, Greg.
You don't know how to do this.
Carmen Sandiego.
You're watching WLIW Channel 21.